Hello. In this week's Torah portion, Bo, we read, quote, "And it shall come to pass, when your children shall say to you, Ma ha'avodah hazot lachem? What does this service mean to you? Then you shall say, It is the sacrifice of the Lord's Passover, who passed over the houses of the people of Israel in Egypt, when he struck the Egyptians and saved our houses." Unquote. This is one of 4 times in the Torah where we are commanded to tell our children about the Exodus from Egypt. Why is this repeated 4 times? Tradition gives us the answer. God was referring to 4 different people. You remember them from the Haggadah of Pesach. They are the Arba Banim, the 4 sons, one wise, one wicked, one simple, and one who does not know how to ask. In our parasha, it is the wicked son that is addressed. He says, "What does this service mean to you?" The Haggadah adds, "To you and not to him. Since he excludes himself from the community, he has denied a basic principle of Judaism. You should blunt his teeth by saying to him, 'It is for the sake of what God did for me when I left Egypt. For me and not for him. If he was there, he would not have been redeemed.'" The Haggadah tells us that the wise son asks, "What are the testimonial statutes and laws that God commanded?" You should tell him about the laws of Pesach. The simple son says, "What is this?" You should say to him, "With a strong hand God took me out of Egypt, from the house of servitude." As for the son who does not know how to ask, instruct him directly. Okay, now this raises a question. If the wise son is the opposite of the wicked son, why isn't he called good? Why wise? Well, in the Talmuds, Ben Zomar says, "Who is wise? He who learns from every person." That's in Pirkei Avot. So wisdom is asking questions and learning. We don't know that the wise son is good. He just asks questions. Wisdom is knowing what questions to ask and knowing who might have the answers. Goodness is determined by what you do with the answers. Note that the sages in the Talmuds, as well as Sephardic rabbis, are called Hachamim, or wise ones. They ask questions. Conversely, why is wicked here taken to be the opposite of wise? Because the wicked son doesn't ask questions. His question in the Haggadah is rhetorical. He thinks he knows everything and has no need to learn or participate. Commentators tell us that the story of the 4 sons is being repeated in the history of American Jewry. The wise son represents the immigrant generation at the turn of the 20th century. He is traditional, follows all Jewish laws, holidays and customs, and teaches his son. That son is the wicked son. He represents the 2nd generation, in the 30s. He is a rebel. He is Jewishly knowledgeable because his father taught him, but he rejects the tradition and prefers to assimilate. His wife is Jewish, primarily because no Gentile woman would have him, due to intense anti-Semitism at the time. She convinces him, with difficulty, to join a congregation so their son can have a bar mitzvah. That son is the simple son. He represents the 3rd generation, the 1960s. He knows a few things about Judaism that he has learned for his bar mitzvah, but he has mostly forgotten them because he hasn't gone to the synagogue since that day. His son is the son who doesn't know how to ask. He represents the 4th generation, the 1990s. He knows he has a Jewish connection, but that's it. He literally does not know what questions to ask. There is no Jewish 5th son, no Jewish 5th generation. Over and out. Now, it doesn't have to happen this way, but sadly, it happens this way more often than not. May we soon find ways to reverse it. Ken Yehi Ratzon. Shabbat Shalom.